They used to have bike covers for sale here, but they've gone. They're in the window for years, and I expect the plastic would have gone a bit brittle and nasty. Not worth asking. After being on the YBR all week, it feels a bit odd on this. First of all, it feels like a tank. Second, the foot peg positions are different, and they take a bit of getting used to. Where am I going? Well, I don't know. Excuse all the clearing the throat. Time of year, I wheeze in winter. You know, where are you going over it? Yeah, I spray painted for 5 years and hasn't done my lungs any good breathing out crap in. No health and safety in the 1980s. I've been getting chest pains all morning since I woke up. Just had 2 painkillers. That's not a good sign, is it? I'm not a hypochondriac. Yeah, I thought of going to Morecambe over the Troffer Ball and Way at countryside route, but I thought, well, what's in Morecambe when you get there? Just stop at the seafront, look out to sea. I was meant to be wiring up those loud horns again. I've got a relay and plenty of wiring. It's just finding somewhere to put them. Beans on Toast said he uses just one super loud horn. I thought maybe I should get one of them. I forgot to ask, was it on a relay or is it powered by his normal ampage on his bike? Because this is meant to be super loud, but because it's a standard power supply, it doesn't give it its full loudness when I blast it. Only thing I've got for the Hornet is a new keyring, can you see, but it's not real leather. It's a nice blue with a red Honda Wing logo. The other alternative place to go is Rivington again, and maybe Southport. Someone said there's an event on in Southport, so I had a look. Classic and vintage at Victoria Park, but free admission means it's going to be jam-packed with people, isn't it? Sometimes the admission price puts casual visitors off. I don't want to sound selfish, but you know, if there's unvigilante people there that don't really have an enthusiasm for such things and just take up space, parking space, etc., then it becomes a bit of a kerfuffle finding somewhere to park. They once had Thunder Sprint there at Victoria Park, and we parked near the gates. About 100 bikes all parked up on a little area between the park gates. You know, park gates in the middle. We were parked on both sides. On little spaces. I'm in 6th gear. I don't know why. One. Is it worth going to Rivington anymore? They've ruined it, haven't they? Miserable sods. Wonder what the reasoning behind it is. Was it complaints that we weren't spending? Complaints from car drivers that bikers were a pain in the arse? She's doing it again. Why not go back to the old bike meeting, circular cobbled courtyard of the barn. And all those hikers can go in the other little one and park like they usually do on the bloody 2 paths up. All the ramblers, Sunday ramblers. Cycle event in progress. Marvellous, isn't it? Oh, you allow fishing here, do they? Probably with, what do you call it? A licence. You think them car drivers who just enter the bloody lane and give people right away? That's something I forgot. Wasp spray. I do have my anti-misting spray for my visor. That won't kill them, it's only oil, although it'd get on the wings, won't it? It's a light oil that goes on your visor, stops it misting up. Lovely, isn't it, this reservoir? See why go to the Lake District when you could go up there? Is that a pub in Rivington? Oh, a bar tea room. You why the bikers not go up there? Are we banned? No bikers! Crunch through his gears then. If I were in a push bike, I'd go on the bloody pavements. Dodge your corner, people are going too fast. You're meant to face oncoming traffic. Oh, what a lovely day. Slightly damp, I'm a bit worried about them leaves. That's why you overtook me. You have to watch where your front wheel's going, don't you? Front wheel slip away, nothing worse. Crunch. Look at that big dollop of ocean. You see the trouble? Mixing cars and bikes, what a pain. Mortimer only 500 camel. Let's get my flasher going. That'd be a good work commuter, wouldn't it? So he's got them snail horns on and they're facing frontwards. And someone said they'll just scoop water up and round and then arse them up. Proper fiam snail horns. We've got another on the other side. No, just one. Never seen that before, 500 camel. GPZ. What size is that? That's another 500, is it, Derek? CBF 125, someone has one of them. Just commented on my video. HIDs here again. Taxing post. Lovely that, isn't it? Why a blue tank now? Sure had a black one before. I think he must have a spare tank. HID talking about 50 grand there at least. Guard relic forks. What about that for work? 600i Honda. Oh, hello, alright. Yeah, I was just now, well, it was weather last week, weren't it? It did now, but bloody rain, so I can't film with this camera. Back's open, you see. I've put insulation tape on it past to stop rain getting in. If rain gets in, it's ruined. It's not a drift or a GoPro, it's a £30 eBay special. Some nice bikes here, look at that HID. I've seen it here before, but how did you get insurance if it's worth about 50 grand? Someone said, oh, they get classic insurance. I said, yeah, but if it's fully comp and he falls off on these leaves and damages something, there must be some other special arrangement. There's meant to be an event on in Southport, but I've set off a bit late as usual. It's called Classic and Vintage at Victoria Park. And I thought, well, if I get there, it takes probably an hour because it's Crappy Road. And if it's going to finish at 4, I can watch all the vintage vehicles leaving. And I thought, I don't really like that road into Southport. It goes on and on and on and on. There's about a dozen roundabouts, plus a narrow road, load of garden centres with old pensioners pulling out on you. Yeah, it's a pity you don't have anything round here. Why Southport? Why not have it here? Vintage vehicles here instead of bloody Southport. Still, there's the Southport bike meet as well, isn't there? That would be worth a visit. Leave me bike there, then go to the classic cars. They said classic bikes and cars vintage vehicle event, but I know, I don't know what the deal is here. Someone, I mean, the barrier's open now. If we went on with the bike, would some official come out and say, get out of it? Yeah. Oh, really? Are there any bikes there? I'll have a wander around and no signs up saying no bikes is where I'll have a look. Oh, I said there are a couple of bikes. Oh well, that's a good sign, isn't it? Oh well. Yeah, maybe it's just there, can you see? There's a few white lines. And disabled. I've always liked these, but they're very expensive, even second hand. I was checking it's been recording. Well, if I was talking to myself, it suddenly stopped yesterday, I don't know why. I've always said if I have one of these, I'd take that W badge off. If it's a BSA one. Just to confuse people. Seeing hikers with the backpacks. Let's see if it says out on this sign. Well, there we are. Is it such a big deal though, parking here amongst all the cars? Intruder Suzuki 1800. And it's that little British bike, what is it? That's a BS here. Whether that colour originally, I wonder. Not keen on singles. Not put my watch on. Maybe about 20 past 2, I imagine. How was that say? Search L, 30 or 650. This is best parking. ⅔. What do you think, my theory? It's a Southport, it catches the tail end of the... There might be a parade on Lord Street because it's all Victorian verandas and things. It's a parade from Lord Street into Victoria Park, and then a gathering in the park. And I'll go this way then over the humps. Faffing around hikers. I saw a woman biker slip on these leaves once, that time of the year to come, autumn. Yeah, little fight, don't open the doors when there's bikes coming. See, look at this, double park side to side. So I did a tires and horn test. Well, it works amazingly. The horn's ancient. I wanted to get a new horn and I bought that one thinking it'd be alright, a 50 watter when the original's 15 watts. And I had a look on Amazon and there's still nothing. It's annoying, isn't it, suddenly stopping selling stuff. Bloody bus going up. Seeing hikers. Nice blue top box with Honda on as well. think I'll go this way. This is no shortcuts to Southport, it's just that long and winding road or nothing. A long and winding road. Is there a scooter event at Southport, I wonder? Yeah, sewage works. Yeah, St Anne's Lytham Blackpool. Looks like you can walk it, but of course you can't. You see? No. I think I'll go this way. This is the way that I should have took Derek, because you can see all the lake from this route. See where we went on the jet boat. We went over that bridge instead. Yeah, so sorry Derek, we should have gone this way, can you see, instead of the entire lake. Whereas that suspension bridge is way up there, that's what we went over. I don't think the speedboat came this far, we just went around the island and back. Well, I'm not going to the see classic car. What's that? 50s, some or other. Not going to the bike meet yet. I'll check out what's going on at the park, if anything. No, that was it, somebody's scooters. I thought somebody had worked loose on me bike, making a rattling noise. And this is Southport Pleasureland. Me and Derek should have come on here. You see, Derek, log flume not working. It closed. Well, yeah, would it close the pleasure beach? So, this is a classic vehicle event. Flash run again. Well, I can certainly see some classic vehicles. Are we still recording? Let's check. Excellent, still recording. Let's have a wander around. Imagine it being free. Classic and a speed. Sunday 10th of October, yeah. 1910 Sunbeam. That little man holding pigs. 1905 Albion. Straker Square. Yeah, nice stuff here, isn't there? What was that? I'm watching Ed China and Mike Brewer doing an old Derek up, like the one from Genevieve. And they didn't make it, it kept bloody breaking down. Her2, 2-cylinder Her2. Chain drive. What's that? V8 MG. I'll send Sarah Crabtree some still pictures. She's into her vintage cars. 1908 Rover. Have they all got to Southport under their own steam order? Oh, and thank you to the lady for telling me about this event. It was coming after all, wasn't it? Better than sat at home in the backyard drinking beer. You'll have an ice cream and a drink in a bit. Oh, it's like a load of stalls selling stuff, good. Burger and fries, fish and chips. Well, Bentley races. Another old Bentley. Them old tyres, they still make vintage tyres. Blockley. Size of that. It's the best angle, isn't it, with the sun there. Beautiful that, isn't it? I'm afraid I know nothing about the models, these vintage vehicles. You get one of them going. Start, advance, close, open, run. 1936 Ford. No hubcaps. Red hubcaps will look good in that space. What a good event. I knew nothing about it. Litre Bristol, the very first Bristol car. Wow, 1946. Where's the motorbikes? Hell, it goes on for miles. DB5. Duesenberg. Don't touch. (1932). Sorry, I'm a little bit rushed doing this. Lamborghini. I think that's what Paul McCartney had, a red one, and Linda reversed it into the duck pond and ruined it. Mustang. Sea Edge, what's that? 65. All these modern vehicles, E-type over there. Measured a mixture. Stock cars, or more vintage over there. And the alley goes right round. What an event! Just one day. Radco rockets. Well, presumably all the information will be in the programmes, but yeah, I missed all the classic car events. I used to go to a few, didn't I? few modern 70s rollers up there. Train of TI6, 1974. I've always wondered, did the Triumph car company have any association at all with Triumph motorbikes? Gamely. Sunbeam. You have a smell, don't you? You can smell old leather smell coming through the window gap. Oh, a good event. Austin Healy's. Very nice. A few E-types over there. Wow, they're good too. Citroen. Oh, Citroen. What the hell was that? Old MG. What do you use that? $1946. Wow, look at that dashboard. Well, not many motorbikes, is there, unless there's a separate bike section. Nice little hot rod shape, isn't it? 61. Another game left for the darts. Yep. Three leads to Mark 2. Is that 52 or 62? 62. Top speed 116 miles an hour. Yeah, if I come at dinner time, the sun wouldn't be setting. It's disturbing the picture, I expect. Plymouth Plaza. Not a Plymouth Fury like Christine then. Ford Capri. My brother had one, I'm not sure which one. I think it might have been a 2.8. 3 litre. Well, all this modern Bentley. A few vintage ones there. What's in that big tent? I'll just see if we're still recording. You never know with this camera. Yes, performing very well today. Bentley Continental. Does it have all that blurb on the back normally? Silver spur. I told my mum about this because Ernie, the fella, has his old Mercedes from the early 80s. No, I won't be interested. I said, well, classic and vintage. No. But he can't walk about very well, you see. He's got bad knees and he refuses to have a knee replacement. Because a friend of his had it done and it was very, very painful for many months. Lancia Lambda. Is it not a Lambada?
Concourse model like this. What's the difference? Not concourse. Good. Very, very good. But it's not concourse. It's not far.
Beautiful, weren't they? Well, the soft top ones. I never liked the high top jacks. Automatic. Plenty of leg room. I think I'd fit in there comfortably. 1972. Is that the Racing D type, I wonder? Wow. One-day event I knew nothing about until that lady said last week at Caroline. Thank you very much for telling me. I'm rushing because I thought they might all be heading home after 4 o'clock-ish. Oh, little Austins. 1931. They look a lot older, don't they? Hello. I'm a big fan of Laurel and Hardy. I wondered if is this the one that Oliver Hardy eloped with Dulcie in and he couldn't get in? Oh really? Where Stan was born? Oh lovely. Yeah, I've been to the museum. I'm a big fan. Oh really? Yeah. Yeah, that's one of my favourite episodes. He elopes with this girl, and because they're both large, he gets Stan to rent a car to elope with, and it's one of these, and they're struggling to get in. And he knocks on the door, and he tells her dad, "Is Dulcie in?" "Yes, why?" "Well, she's going to elope with my friend Mr. Hardy." "What? What?" Yeah, that's James Finley's son, and they lock him in, and they do actually elope at the end. Yeah, lovely thing. 1931. Austin 7 Deluxe. That little engine. 4-cylinder that. Ignition, gas, air. Temperature gauge to monitor the radiator temperature. On the back of that bus now in the flower stand. So what's in the marquee then? Let's have an ice cream and a drink, I think. Open for viewing by that must be the sponsors. So look at the traction engine. This battery's lasting very well. I'll change it before I head for home. Little Dorothy. The Burrell, Thetford. The smell again, hot oil and the smoke. It's addictive. Well, I'll have a look at these stalls. They can't all be burger stalls. They might be selling things of interest, you never know. I've always wanted a mini flying V. You think someone would make mini flying Vs and put them on motorbike mud guards, but I imagine they'd be classed as dangerous. Back here at the Bentleys. What's that peg for? Pump. Fan. Oh, it's just unlimited. I'm sure that was up at Leighton Hall when I went. They sell them tin plates, and they're quite expensive compared to eBay. It's all food, isn't it? Apart from that. Donuts, yeah. I think I'll knock the camera off and get some donuts. Oh, Mr. Whippy. Bus boy. Oh, my vehicle was here. Well, before I have a bite to eat, I'll just finish filming here, I think. Bus bar, yeah, I could murder a drink. And that's cool lager. Very popular. For prefect. Nearly go up here as well. Sun's in the wrong direction though, like I said. Harvest. That blue thing on the end. Triumph. I think they're all modern ones up there. MG. Wow, look at that. Very art deco. 1937. 5/8 spider. Wow, them discs. Huge, isn't it? I always thought Ferraris were little. Was that Dino? A mate of a mate had a Dino, and my mate was thrilled to bits because he let him sit in it. That was a tiny little thing compared to these. Oh, Mr. Whippy, good. I'll have an ice cream and a can of pop. Forget about the donuts for now. Ultima Canam. Bloody hell, how's that quote? With speed umps. And that's what my brother had. A 2.8 injection model. Well, just had my Mr. Whippy. And I thought I'd head back to my bike and film if you have missed. (1904) Wolseley radiator forms part of the bonnet. So oh, this is a direct later one. 1903, or what was that one in Genevieve then? I'm tempted to run my bike through the park, sending me toys and horn. Yeah, it was a good little vintage car show, isn't it? Oh, I left his keys in. Hello, sorry to bother you. That 1915 Ford, they've left the keys in, do you know who owns it? I don't think anyone will pinch them, but you know what I mean, with the keys left in. You never know. The black one, just under the other tree. Yeah, someone's left the keys in. I thought I'd mention it, unless there's some staff to tell, I don't know. Oh, an old train. Well, the 70s one. Classic and speed. Celebrating Southport's motorsporting heritage. I should have got one of them, shouldn't I? It's got all the information on of each exhibitor. I thought competitors, well, you know, fellow exhibitionists, would know all the others, so when I mentioned the keys had been left in, I thought she'd know who it was. Never mind. Well, Pacific Coast, anyway, got one of them. Fastline had one in when I was looking for another bike. It's an 800cc American import. I used to like unusual imported bikes. Nice, isn't it? Huge boots. Oh, that Coca-Cola's gone straight up my nose. Well, I'll go to the bike meets. You know, they're a good little do. Very pleased I didn't do what I said I was going to do and retire to the backyard with some beer. So just one stall selling stuff. They had some coasters with the same stuff on as what I've got, them tin plate adverts. Even the Titanic ones, little coasters, but £4 each for little coasters, or £3 for a tenner. Wonder if the people at the bike meet know about this free car I do. So they could have charged 10 quid, couldn't they? This event brought to you by the N3 Circuit Club, founded in 1954. If you'd have charged 10 quid or something, would it have put people off? I'd have happily paid a tenner. A pleasant little stroll around all them lovely old vehicles. Oh, doing it again. Just spotted me a little curly lead. Imagine if I brought the wrong disc lock and I couldn't get it off. Taxi back home, picking other keys up. Wonder why the Pleasure Land, it's called, Pleasure Beach, is shut on a sunny day. Is it due to the resurgence of the COVID thing? Better with the pedal now. Actually, if there's not a lot of bites at the bike meet, I'll head for home. Is that a flatter bit? Yes. I was here for the air show once. Oh, it's up here. So there are Derek, Pleasure Land, but it's shut. Up there is roughly the way to the BMW bike shop and Hogfather Harley Davidson custom shop inside a church next to a petrol station. Buggers to find though, you better bring in a map. Traffic warden. .2 miles, so plenty of fuel to get on with. CBF. Yeah, would that have fitted in my backyard? Let's have a look close up. Quite narrow silences, so I think it would have been alright through the back gate, but it looks like it's about 6 inches longer than my Hornet. Plus them mirrors. To see you, cheers, thanks very much for watching my videos. I'm glad someone finds them interesting. Oh yeah, yeah, see you again, mate. Oh yeah, the X11, yeah. Yeah, I like them. I think I'd have a Honda sticker on that big beam. I have a blue one with blue clocks. We painted a radiator Honda blue, so you can make them look nice. People don't like them, saying they're ugly bikes for sale. Yeah, a bit rough. Crack there as well. Repaired crack on the mud guard. Is that what Derek had? Little BMW. Oil is nice, isn't it? Mean and black. 554, that's a rare bike. Where did I see one for sale and it cost a bloody fortune? Somewhere online, it wasn't Fastline, it was somewhere else. £9,000. Beautiful that, isn't it? '70s Trident, very nice. 8,500 miles. What that? Kawasaki or that? What for commuting? Oh yeah, well, it's my knees, you see, that's why I like that little wide bike, because it's a custom one. My knees have got plenty of room because handlebars are here. But anything like that, I used to have a big custom X4 import bike, and I said, what's that? He said, it's a CB1300, same engine as yours, because I had a silver CB1300 Super 4 at the time. This was at Fastline in Preston. Used to have a vast shop with 6 rows, each with 25 bikes in. On the second-hand market, there isn't one now for reasonably priced second-hand bikes. I thought, what's happened? Fastline nearly went bust, and they're in a little shop now, about half a mile away from that. Anyway, I said, yeah, X4. He said, yeah, have a test ride, and my test ride were round block. And you can't do a test ride round block. I should have gone to Blackpool and back. Because when I actually swapped bikes, I think he said, I'll have your bike plus £500. I said, right, you're on. But bloody hell, my legs were like that. So after a few miles, it stopped the blood, and I got off. I'd be walking like that, like a bloody monkey for half an hour. So I swapped back. He got another Super 4 in red and black one. I said, I'm going to have to swap back. He said, same deal, give us your bike and file. I said, oh, thanks very much. Right, nice little fella, John Ashcroft, the Scouser he were. And he died of cancer about 3 or 4 years ago, sadly. They had 5 bikes off them over the years. They're still going, but like I said, it's mainly online, because it said closed Saturday, closed Sunday, will open by appointment for viewing bikes. So something's gone wrong, unless it's a COVID bollocks, I don't know. Yeah, lots of bike shops are struggling, but surely if they got more second-hand bikes in, people can't afford. My local shop, I said, what have we got second-hand? He said, these room. I said, what, 5, 6, 7 grand? That's not second. Of course it's second-hand. I said, no, I mean, we're about 20,000 mile on, maybe 10-year-old for about 2 grand. Oh no, it doesn't pay. Doesn't pay these days to sell bikes like that. I thought we're not all bloody millionaires. Well, not millionaires, but you know, when you've got bills to pay and you're on bloody minimum wage. Yeah, but Fastline, I could afford them because they always give you a good price trading. I used to have a Nighthawk, a rare 700cc American import, and I went to Charlie Yamaha because he had an X4 in. How much trading? £500, it's an old bike. I said, it cost me 2.5 a few years. Oh no, it's an old bike. And I went to Fastline, I'll give you 1500 trading. I said, right, you're on. And after we'd done the deal, I said, you know, I've just been to Charlie Yamaha and he offered me 500. What? I said, well, you appreciate that it's a rare bike and it's mints. I said, bloody Charlie Yamaha was taking piss. So you have to shop around to get the best deal, don't you? That's what we all have to do. This is nice, old 70s Trident. N-Reg, what's that, 74-ish, I think. Can't get a good view of it with people stood around. I'm going to send a few stills. That's the reason why. I want a picture of it. That Honda's nice, isn't it? Chasing pigeons, little rat bag. Well, I'll change my battery. So I'll head for home. He said, that lad said there's a big parade on at 5:30, but I said, well, the roads are going to be chocker, I'd rather get home. Parade, yeah, I can see the attraction, but, you know, I don't want to be stuck behind miles of traffic. There's only one road out to this town, you see, unless you go the Liverpool way. Yeah, to go to Liverpool. Come back round the M58 and M6. I've rewired my tyres and horn, it's working as good as new. Do you want to go out? I'll leave the gap. Are you leaving now? Right. Yeah, we and Derek turned off there, but like I said, it's a nice view of the lake this way. Don't know what I was thinking. I should have told Derek about today, he might have come up and enjoyed himself. Bit of a trek though, there and back in the day. So there I don't have a nice view of the lake we were whizzing about on. The old shore boats there, I missed it, an old paddle steamer, and it was rotted away to nothing now. Windsurfing, yeah, what a day for windsurfing. You know, windy. Windsurfer. There's a good Roy Orbison song called Windsurfer. Oh, I'm hitting all the bloody bumps on. Now we're looking at the lake. How do you turn off here? Oh, there. I couldn't see the bloody junction. Should I stop and have a look at Blackpool? Stop, have a look at Blackpool over the bay and carry on. Little Yamaha. Ooh, getting cloudy in it. What's the forecast for next week? No, I won't stop. Won't be able to see it anyway. Like I said, wide angle camera miniaturizes everything. Oh, that wind's making my eyes water. I just checked, I don't have any wet wipes, so that splodge will have to stay on my visor. Luckily there's nothing on my lens. GT Joe. Hello. I think I'll order my favourite, please, a king prawn curry egg fried rice. One, two, three, £7. Thank you very much. Yeah, so no food in at home, so treat myself to a Chinese, why not?